Mick, 2-1-0 wins on the bounce, off the mark in the league. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, listen, I thought we made really hard work of it today, but sometimes you've got to find a way to win a game of football, and we've done that today. So really pleasing just to get the first 3 points on the board. It's sort of, again, it's the monkey off the back, just to get 3 points on the board, and it gives us something now to sort of move forward to. We can sort of take that and sort of keep progressing off that. But listen, it's just good to get that first win.
Now it's back-to-back clean sheets now, which must be, again, very pleasing for yourself.
Yeah, like I said to you against Frickley, it's very unlike us to concede them kind of goals. We do pride ourselves on being solid and being defensively sound. I don't quite understand still to this day what happened in that game, but all you can ask for people is to show a little bit of character and sort of find a way to come back from it, and we've done that. We've defended really well. I don't think George is safe to make today. Come for some crosses and stuff like that, but we defended our box really well. We were good on set plays, and I think all around we were very good without the ball today.
And that being said, I imagine you weren't overly impressed with the performance as a whole today, especially the first half.
I thought we were very flat. In the first half. We couldn't find the rhythm. We didn't find any sort of consistency. We were a bit sloppy in possession, and we sort of made it hard for ourselves by us giving the ball away too cheaply and stupid turnovers in silly places. But like I said, the lads at half time, we need to change something. We brought Cross on, gives us a little bit more energy, with Cross up the top end of the pitch, running and sort of putting people under pressure and squeezing the ball, it sort of helps us as a back four to sort of get up a little bit and go and attack first balls and lets our midfielders sort of get on second balls. So listen, all round just pleasing to get that first result.
We broke the deadlocks after the hour mark in the second half. Simple clip free kick knocked down and flicked in by Lewis Stevens for his second goal of the season.
Yeah, he's done really well because the ball's behind him. He sort of headed it backwards. It's a really good finish. But again, Qualls has got first contact. Qualls is a threat in both boxes. He's very good aerial threat, and we utilised that today, and it was a good knockdown and a good finish. And it was one of them games. It was going to take something like that, a set player, something like that, because neither team created a great deal from open play. If I'm honest with you, we got in behind them a couple of times, but we again wrong decisions. But again, it's a new team, and we're sort of finding a way. We're finding our feet, so we're slowly getting there.
And that must be great for Lewis's confidence, because in the first half again he had another great chance. You didn't quite pull the trigger in time.
Yeah. It's. I think he's tried to chop back onto his right instead of just hooking it with his left. I mean, if he swings his left at it, he definitely scores. But again, I think it's his confidence. He's tried to come back onto his stronger foot, and he sort of just lost the ball. And again, it's just in little moments like that goals change games. And if we score that in the first half, then it's a completely different game. But credit to Bottesford, they put us on the back foot. They played with really high energy. They sort of got about us. They made it really hard for us to sort of play and break lines. But yeah, again, like you say, it's good for Lewis to sort of get on goal, get the goals on the board, because forwards need to score goals.
It's obviously clear now after the whistle has gone, but how important do you think that first goal was to get to push on and kind of see out the result? Massive,
because like I said, it was always going to take one of them. It was one of them games. It was going to hang on a set piece or a mistake, because like you say, neither team created massive chances from open play, and both teams kind of cancelled each other out a little bit. But yeah, listen, it's like I said to the lads in there, come April next year, no one cares about how you win some games. It's when you're not at your best and you're at 70%, it's just finding a way to win, and we've done that today.
I guess we can't lose sight of the fact that this is a new team still, and they're still adapting to styles of play and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. It's new. It's very new to a lot of players, because at this level of football, not many teams play like us. They can do it, but it's just getting them into good habits and sort of getting them to find their feet, and getting them into sort of routines where structurally in possession, where we do a lot of positional play, and in possession some of them haven't quite grasped it yet, but it'll come. Every week, every game, you can sort of see it getting better and better and better. But I think for me today, what we've got to take away from today is we just lacked energy. We look tired, we look leggy, and we've got a full week of training now. We're going to attack the FA Cup next week.
Having said that though, the lads, they ran themselves into the ground still. I'm thinking obviously Crosby when he came on, constantly harrying defenders, and then Sam Kane, Kieran as well, just running non-stop really. This
is a very honest team, it's what we expect from them lads, it's why we sort of went and recruited some people, because we needed legs, we needed energy, we needed an engine in the middle of the park. I thought Sam Kane and Sam Kitch were brilliant in the middle of the park today. They've done a lot of running, a lot of needless running, because of how sloppy we were, but they've done a lot of running and covered a lot of ground, and that's what this team's about. It's about, we wear our heart on our sleeves, we work hard, and like I said to you before, for us to create a connection back with the crowd there, you need to see honesty, you need to see people working hard for the shirt, and that's what this group's about.
Lewis Walters limps off late in the first half. didn't look great.
No, it's not good. I just spoke to Sammy and Lewis there. I think he's torn his hamstring. So we'll have to assess that midweek and see where he's at. But that could put him out for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'd imagine. Hopefully he's not as bad as anticipated, but it doesn't look great at this moment.
It's a shame for someone who's had struggled with his injuries throughout his whole career.
Yeah, he struggles with his hamstrings, Lewis, because he's an explosive player. He really struggled with his hamstrings, and we thought we found a solution with him. You know, he's played probably more minutes this season already in 4 games than he played, you know, most last season. We thought we found a way with him, but obviously that's happened today. He just ran to sort of a ball in the channel, and he's going to go after it, and he's pulled up with a hamstring. But it's you know, Sammy's brilliant, so Sammy getting back on the right road. It's about us making sure, you know, Lewis is mentally in a good place, because, you know, it can get quite low when you keep sort of recurring them kind of injuries, and it's just about us trying to stay positive with him, keep him sort of positive through his rehab now for the next couple of weeks.
On the flip side though, Luke Stewart featured for the first time this season. How pleased was that?
Brilliant to see Luke back on the pitch. Luke's a handful. You know, again, we just need to go slowly with Luke, because he's coming back from a hamstring injury as well. So it's just about slowly building his minutes up and getting his confidence. And, you know, you can tell by looking at him today, he was half a yard off it, but that'll soon comes back with Luke. You know, again, he's a very honest player. He works hard. But when we get Luke back up to speed, you know, he's going to be a proper handful for us, because he's a big, strong lad, powerful lad. You know, he makes good runs, he scores goals, he's a threat in both boxes. So yeah, it's really pleasing to get Luke back on the pitch today and, you know, get some minutes under his belt.
Back to the FA Cup next Saturday then, when we travel to West Allotment Celtic. Be a great test for the lads, that won't it?
Brilliant, yeah. Every team wants to have a run in the cup, especially the FA Cup, because, like I said to you last week, financially it's good for the football club, and it brings a buzz around the football club. So, you know, we need to have a really good week in training this week and make sure we get 1 or 2 more bodies back in, you know, that we've been missing over the last few weeks. And, you know, we go there positive, we go with our tails up, and, you know, it's one of them. You know, I hate saying it's a free hit, because I don't believe in the word free hit. We want to win every game of football, but, you know, there's no points at stake. You know, are we going to win the FA Cup? Absolutely not. You know, but we want to go as far into it as we can. So we go up there, we take shackles off, and, you know, we'll go and enjoy it. And, you know, we'll attack West Allotment, who are a very good side. You know, them Northern League teams are really good, really well organised. You know, they score a lot of goals. They do concede goals, but listen, it's about us. You know, we need to take our game up there to them and put them on the back foot early and see where it takes us.
Well done today, Mick.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.